Hey everybody, it's Gretchen from the station with my work husband Davey. He's so excited to be doing this podcast, aren't you?
Thrilled.
There's so many things. There's
All
so
the
many
things.
things that we can talk about. You know that Kiefer literally picks out a pair of pants on Mondays and he will wear that entire pair of pants the entire week.
I'm the
Oh
same.
yeah.
I'm a one pant kind of guy.
But you own more than one pair of pants.
Like two.
Okay, you want to get under his skin, ask him about the music that we play at the salon.
The best music there is.
So tell me, why do you feel that you can never change the station? I've been
I'm the odd
holding
man
on
out.
to this.
I'm the odd man out.
You think
I think that they think
there it is. This
that
is what I want.
want something like really off the wall, spooky, heavy, which is not the case at all.
Right.
And people, and if I try to put it on something cool, even if it is cool, because they don't know what it is already, then it's automatically nixed.
And especially next because it's coming from you.
That is correct.
That's amazing.
I'm very loved.
So what's so funny though is that like he and I have very similar music taste. I feel very confident when I pick the music, and sometimes people aren't totally loving what I choose. I pick Wyclef Jean a lot, and that is not always a fan favorite. But
I love Gone Till November. So.
but you won't
January, February, March, April, May.
you won't ask. You won't tell Alexa what to play. It's about your tour that you just
World's
did.
smallest violin.
Ugh. This is why we're married. This is exactly it. Tell us about your tour. How was it?
It was great. We did more what I'd call a B market, like a little bit, not podunk towns by any means, but just, not the ultra big cities, but it was great. Everyone was super responsive and, screaming, yelling, hollering, buying all the merch and spreading the good words. So
Were you gone for 2 weeks?
2 weeks, yeah.
And when's your next show?
My next show is November 3rd at New World Brewing with my friend Johannes from Berlin, who goes by XTR Human.
And that's local, right?
It is local.
So everyone should come to Davey's show November.
Rock out with your smock out. We're putting that on the front of the salon, by the way.
You're in a relationship. Rings. What's your
Yes.
opinion of rings when it comes to a relationship? Is that something that we're thinking of? Is that
yeah.
something that you would wear? Would you be a man who would wear a ring?
Yeah, I mean, growing up, I always, was planning on that's what you either supposed to do or should do, or just so you kind of prep yourself with that's what I'm going to end up having to do. And
Buy a ring or get married or both?
or both.
Okay.
As far as
Just
me
making sure we're on the
wearing a
same
ring,
page.
I like rings. I've never been able to wear them that much due to shampooing all the time, and I have that skin that turns dark, gross green if it's not like real silver and what have you. So I just kind of waved goodbye to like cool jewelry a long time ago. So I guess if and when I get married, I'll get something decent that won't do that. But yeah, that's fine. What?
Just last week, you came over to give me a compliment, which was very, very kind, and you prefaced it with, "I'm not saying this because I'm not coming on to you." And I was like, but I thought that was kind of our thing. Like, can't you just pretend to still think that I'm awesome?
You are very awesome. You're very awesome.
Our dynamic is good as work husband and wife. I think we really kill it that way.
Have you ever kissed?
No.
No,
No.
definitely not.
No.
So explain to people how you guys are work husband and wife, but that part is not there, how that works.
So for me, because I've always been in departmentalized salons, I've always had a partner that I usually share my clients with. Now, when I was in LA, the partner was my friend Jen, and so I referred to her as my work wife. She was my work wife because she was my work partner. He's who I share my clients with. He's who I communicate probably the most with outside of the salon because we share clients, and we've developed a very, I think, wonderful friendship.
Wonderful.
And wonderful, just wonderful. It's my favorite. That makes it easy. I just use the term work husband and work wife, and it's kind of turned into that to where, like, if we are in social situations as a salon for parties or whatever, and if said work husband goes missing, the entire salon comes to me and says, "Where's Davey?
It's a little
Do you
bit
know
of
where
a
Davey is?" And I'm
package
like,
deal
"Wait, what?"
kind of thing. Yeah.
So, do you find it that that's an appropriate title for us?
That's fine by me. Yeah. It's
What would you say for both of you is your favorite trait about each other, and then the thing that makes you laugh the most about each other on your day-to-day working together basis?
Oh, you take this one first.
I like that you're easy to talk to, and you can calm me down and I'm getting flustered, and you're fun and funny for the most part. And no, I just think we personality-wise click a lot, and I always enjoy being around you and coming to work.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I think one of the qualities that I appreciate the most about you is I feel that you're a very loyal human, and that's very important to me. And so he is very loyal in our work dynamic. He's very loyal as my friend. I feel that he is very much has my back. Also very easy to talk to, and I weirdly like feeling needed. So when he does need a little reset or whatever, it makes me feel good that you come to me and I can do that for you. So
Thank you.
that's a nice thing.
What's one of the funniest stories that you guys have with a shared client?
Well, the hair got cut off.
Where you spent hours on balayage and then Davey cut all your hair off.
I mean, I think that's happened a few times at the beginning of our dynamic, and then we've learned that if we're going to be taking more than 3 inches off the hair, he'll come over and trim
In my
that
defense,
first.
they told me to do that much. So.
Totally, but I was never.
But
told,
I still
right,
feel bad. Yeah,
which
obviously.
is right.
Yeah.
So
I-
you guys don't have another funny story?
Oh, I think that there are absolutely client stories that I feel are hilarious. I don't know if
They're shareable.
they're shareable. We have had clients absolutely, and it happens, I think, in everybody's share, where clients will open up, share some more secretive stuff to people like us, and our takeaway is, one, glad that you feel that comfortable, but two, holy smokes, like, I just cut your hair, like, you're really telling me a lot of information about yourself. So
I don't get a lot of things like that. I tend to go a little on the quiet side when I work.
no, he doesn't.
I do
That's
sometimes, a lot of times.
oh, quiet.
Sometimes.
There's
It's
rants.
depending.
There are a lot of rants.
rants.
Rants about, oh, if you don't know the TV show from the 80s that he is referencing, I mean, scissors go down. His scissors go down. He literally is looking to anyone in the salon for, like, justification of, this is a real show. What was it? Kids in the Hall? Was that one?
Kids in the Hall, Canada's finest.
Don't get him started. See?
Comedy Central for 20 years, every day after school.
And made a big impression on you.
Yeah.
And frustrating that most people don't know what you're talking about.
Fools.
So as you can see, there are a lot of, fun things that I don't find him to be very quiet behind the chair, because I feel that there are tangents that happen frequently.
The neuroticism takes over sometimes.
And
I'm
there's
sorry for
voices. There's voices. There's voices, there's singing, there are quotes, and lots of quotes. Lots of
that.
Seinfeld talk.
You can't say if I hear two words in succession that remind me of a quote, I can't not say it.
Right.
Yeah.
Davey, what's your favorite haircut to cut?
I guess just really like anything kind of structured with like a defined shape. Like, I always.
Well, what's like really grooving you right now?
Like I've been getting a lot of people coming in like wanting like kind of sharp structured bobs a lot, which I really enjoy because.
Is that because your girlfriend has that?
Not me.
That maybe my real girlfriend, Nellie.
The real one.
Yeah, she does have a really structured bob, and it is always, she's meticulous like me, is always laser precise. Oftentimes gets asked if it's a wig, even though it's not.
And it's perfect.
It's
the
like,
lines
it doesn't.
are